Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO, blessed and highly favored. Live from Move Media. Got my guy.
Definitely.
Got to bring it in.
A
little extraterrestrial, man.
Defo.
Nah, but man, I got, first off, man, I got two people in here. One I've known longer than the other person.
Sure.
But it literally are the roots of like when I started, when they started, when the dream turned into a reality phase of
For sure.
we taking it serious. Y'all niggas play a lot in my career doing this shit, whether it was just being around each other or doing shit, music, whatever.
Yeah.
And goddamn it don't get no more organic than this, man. Like just from the beginning road to this shit. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. These is my peoples, my family. Introduce yourself, please. Then let's start with you.
Star Money Click Code CEO, Money Gang Co-CEO, #1 rapper in the world, Young Money Bad News, BMC's Capo, feel me? Booney Mac's bro, rest in heaven. You know what I mean? You know what it is.
1-5, Beat Punishers, Star Money Click, West Coast Heavies. You know what I mean? I'm representing from LA to the D. Just, you know, producer extraordinaire, man. I just making beats.
Yeah.
Making beats, man.
For sure.
Literally mean that when you say making beats.
For sure.
Making
Literally.
fire-ass beats.
For sure.
I'm Dayton's best kept secret when it comes to beats.
Okay.
He's quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you say Beat Punishers though?
Yeah.
All right. I was got a little hype listening to the intro. I'm
Beat
like,
Punishers, if you
LA
don't know,
threw me
that's-
off, but I remember.
We fuck with LA too.
Yeah.
We got some shit going on.
Is me, Teef, and Blunt.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I was just making sure you said it.
Yeah, Star Money Clicks, me, Dane, and Tino.
Yeah, because when you said LA, that's what I went back to our podcast. Like, did he say fuck on LA? That's why I didn't hear Beat Punishers. But man, my guys, how y'all feeling? What's popping?
Shit, good.
I can't complain.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
Brand new album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the name of it? Let them know.
I was just fucking around, and he was just fucking around too. The part 2 of my first one, I was just fucking around or whatever. So I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Wanted to make an album with my guy, Tino. I wanted to put him out. He our artist. He the only artist besides me on Star Money Click, and we was trying to get his motor running because he about to drop a brand new solo album,
right,
or whatever. So I just had this stupid ass idea. I called him. I said, bro, listen, what you think about me doing my next album, but it's the part 2 of one of my other albums, and I just feature him for the whole, like how Wayne did with 2 Chainz on
Holly Grove.
Yeah. So that was my mentality. I'm like, shit, let me do that. Get my artists out while I'm already out. So it's like I don't need to, you know what I'm saying, for everybody else, it's gonna be like, Newz dropped another album.
So it's a rollout for him, but a part 2.
But a part 2 for me.
Yeah. Yo, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. You always been witty with your shit, like names and concepts and shit like that.
Yeah.
But nah, on a serious note, just how you just kind of thought of like, well, I already got mine's out and my music out, so a part 2 with like a collaboration on it.
Yeah.
You know, that shit you got to think about too. Just getting creative with dropping, like,
shit,
I fuck with it. But what was I fucking with on there? I got it on my notes. It was and something that I was gravitating towards. I played it back.
I think that's like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. And obviously produced by,
of course, yours truly.
Let's go.
Whole album. Don't get it twisted. I don't fuck with nobody else. I don't really, but I don't discriminate. Like I got a beat from G Money probably like what, about 6 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
I did a verse to it. I mean, I made a song to it. I ain't put it out because the rights or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to do nothing with it. But other than that though, I'm home team. I've been home team forever. So
I'm about to say, bro, like, so you never really had the experience like going to look for producers, whereas like. Well, I'm sure at one point, but
at the beginning, when I was BMC, just BMC Entertainment, it was Crucial. Right. It was Rich Barker. Shout out to Rich Barker. Shout out to Crucial. When you was with us and we was doing Mafia Crew, shout out to Jeff Nooks, Matthew Lakes, Vaughn, Vaughn Wise,
man,
DeRay.
Yeah, DeRay.
Man, these motherfuckers is the reason why I'm me. So. Yeah. When we was
Shouts
doing
out
that
to them
shit,
guys, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's the real clique. That's the Mafia Crew. So when I was doing that shit, that was the first time I was dealing with producers outside of him, but I hadn't met him yet.
Right.
Teef introduced me to him, and it was like this.
Yeah.
As soon as he heard me, as soon as I heard him, it was like, oh shit, I done found my Dre. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and he was like, I found my Snoop.
Period. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it just so like needed and like a blessing at the same time to just having an in-house producer right there with you curating shit? Like, why is that so important?
First of all, it's cheaper.
Okay.
I want to tell y'all that.
Gotta keep it G.
It's cheaper.
Gotta keep it
cheaper.
G.
But it's because when I met him, we was growing organically.
Right.
I was growing as an artist, as a solo artist, because when he met me, I came from a group. I was in OSU with Maine. Shout out to Player Maine. I was with Maine. So me and Maine was rapping on my... Oh, I did do beats with Relly. I had Relly, my dude Relly. Shout out to Relly. Yeah. I was doing beats with my dude Relly. He was the whole OSU sound. So the OSU sound was not Bad News. It was just never me. It was us collectively. So I was like...
You kind of got accustomed to going in there and banging the records.
We was making club bangers.
Yeah.
We was on the weekend performing. Every Friday and Saturday we had a show, and we would literally be like, what's the next hit club banger we gonna make? It was not, let's make an album.
Oh, so the agenda was literally just club bangers.
Yeah, because OSU ain't even got an album.
So just single. You know what's, damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
Just to tap on that real quick, that's deep because who was I talking to? I forgot. I was listening to something. And they were just saying how Cardi B ain't never put out no fucking album for real except that one. But she been riding off singles, bangers forever. So it just kind of put in a sense like how y'all just, let's just keep making bangers that's going to stay in rotation. Whereas shuffling through a whole album type shit. I don't know if y'all, that was purposely like that, but that was smart.
It was accident. Because me and Maine was two different artists. And my man, I was an artist. I was never a rapper.
Right.
I've met rappers. Everybody I worked with was a rapper. So I was like, man, you rap. Ooh. I'm an artist. You want to make these type of songs. I want to make those and these. I'm global. I don't want to just rap one way. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? So when I stepped out of that box I remember we would do shows and I finally got to put out my solo shit. Mm-hmm. When I dropped my solo shit, matter of fact, it was the shit with you. When I did Money to Be Made, I'm going to perform songs off Money to Be Made at the shows, and motherfuckers is like this.
They gravitating towards it. Yeah. I remember I went to one show. It was somewhere far, maybe it seemed far at the time.
We went to was it Cleveland or Detroit?
I think it was Cleveland.
It was Cleveland.
Yeah, I remember the Cleveland shit.
Yeah, they was fucking with us.
I remember that shit vividly though. I'm like, okay, this shit.
Detroit too.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
But not so. Tap on that real quick. Difference between rapper and artist in your aspect of how you explain it.
Rappers are people that stay in one lane in one pocket. Mm. You want to do this is your beat. Mm. Put like this. If I go in the studio today and he's dropping a song right now, let's say he's fucking around. Mm. It's an R&B record. Let me get that, bro. Turn it on right now. He gonna look at me and go, okay. It's not, I gotta do a trap record or I gotta do a street record or I gotta do a club banger. I do whatever I feel like in my system at the time. When I hear it, I take it. I want it.
And that's the understanding y'all gotta have.
That's the artist of me. Yeah.
See, I got a different perspective on that. A rapper is somebody.
Put the mic up a little bit too.
Okay. Yeah, a rapper is just somebody to me that just likes the process of recording. They don't like the business aspect of it. I agree. They don't want to know the business aspect of it. They're just guys that are really good at rapping and putting words together, and they just want to be local famous. You know what I mean?
Facts.
They don't want to go nowhere with it necessarily. They may think they want to go somewhere, but they don't act on it. You know what I mean? An artist is somebody that's They pay attention to how they dress. They pay attention to how they talk. They pay attention to how they are in public. They pay attention to how they rap on certain albums, their cadences. They stay fit. You know what I mean? An artist there's a lot that goes into being an artist, and a rapper is just somebody that's really good at putting words together, and that's all they do is record music.
And that's why I got him.
Yeah, fact. Because artistry is basically just like, it's a mindset too.
Yeah.
And I be telling, like, what you just explained is like, I still do at this point, but perception is reality.
For sure.
Right. How you present yourself is how they're going to take you.
Exactly.
Right.
So like you said, from how you handling business to how you looking the par from different people, calculating your hell yeah, your shoestrings is laced at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's clutch.
It's funny he's saying that because we talked about it outside just a minute ago, and I was like, I told him, I said, you ain't just got by one of the best artists, you got one of the best dress artists too.
Nah.
he said, I definitely do. I said, I've been swagged out for a long time. I'm a BMC nigga, so y'all gotta understand.
Yeah, I was about to say, I vouch that nigga, because back in the G.
Yeah, we come from that.
From academics to Echo to Jabot.
Yeah, we shit
whatever. I remember them days.
Yeah, we classic.
Big inspiration. I gotta say something so funny. We're gonna talk about back in the days, but it's so funny how, like, because I was like little bro, y'all seem just so
older than you.
Yeah, you feel me? And then we get older. It's like, man, we like 2-3 years apart.
We like the same age.
Yeah, that dynamic back then was like, I was like little bro for sure. Yeah,
because I grew up with your brother. That's my nigga. Shout out to Pud. That's my nigga. You know, I love him.
Back on the music tip, as far as with y'all dynamic, like you said, you might hear like an R&B joint. You come in, be like, yo, throw that on. So, as a producer, do you purposely try to challenge him, like make a difference? Nothing that
no.
Not too out the box if you want to, but
no. I'll throw some out the box shit at him.
Okay,
he'll take it and run with it, and he makes the shit hot. You know what I mean? It's just for me, like I got a vision of how I want my artists to be. And I see Dane in particular as a global artist. I don't see him as a local artist. Whereas I listen to some guys out here, not name names or anything like that, but there's some guys I listen to that just sound like local artists to me. Dane sound more like a signed artist, somebody that's more polished. And there's a few of them around town that are polished like that. Like White Tank, I feel as if he's a global artist. DeMarco's a global artist. Dane's a global artist. There's a few of them, but you can tell when you hear them. You know what I mean? They don't really stand out as like they should.
Nigga, I was about to say that. Like,
yeah, bro, they don't stand out like they should.
All you just named be so under the radar.
Right.
Low.
Yeah, you feel me?
We don't be on that.
It's perfect timing when it's gonna make sense. But that I be like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Tank, I've been around him for so long. I've already been around you long. Yeah. But when I start tapping in with DeMarco more, you know, because when you clicked up, you kind of only listen to your own people at some point.
Right.
So there's no disrespect. But when I started listening, damn, Marco had bars.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
he been had bars. He on one of my albums. He got bars. I'm a fuck cold.
Yeah, DeMarco's the homie, man. I do some beats for DeMarco. I produce for T Hunt. I produce, this is my main artist.
Talk your shit, man.
Shout out to
Yo, I don't know who tapped into the last pod, but I'm gonna drop that link down there too. But nah, this nigga right here is a fucking legend. I worked at UPS with him. God damn it, we was having these long conversations that led into now. But hey, man, I love the beginnings, man. I'll never forget that fucking
PESO
job.
Before DJ PESO, he was engineer PESO.
Before when I was
before the videos, before you went
60 pounds PESO.
Yeah. PESO with the afro.
Oh yeah. You feel me? I got a lot of transitions.
Yeah. It's all good though, man. I've just been blessed for the opportunity to work with an artist for as long as I've worked with them, because silently I think I'm the best motherfucker on earth. You know what I mean? Which I should.
Absolutely.
All right. But I know I'm not the best motherfucker on earth. I just feel like I'm the best motherfucker on earth, right?
Like so
I did his first album, right? And then this motherfucker goes with OSU and he's using Relly beats, right? So I'm low key jealous. Like, all right, man, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? I'm engineering this shit. I'm engineering OSU, but I ain't making none of the beats.
This shit.
Yeah, I'm engineering this shit.
Joints.
Yeah. And they rapping on other people's beats. So I'm like,
fucked around to delete
but you know what? That made
right.
Get in there and do the ditty on it. Take that.
Let's keep it G though. But the thing is though. I did that on purpose because what I did was I set up the platform for people to hear a Beat Punisher record.
Right.
They had never heard that.
Right.
So when I stepped in with OSU and I did my first show, I do a song. I do my first single off of with his beat. It's called "We Punish These Niggas." A nigga at the show literally was like, "Damn, nigga, what is this?" Everybody in the club like this, right?
Yeah.
The next day, the nigga called me like, "Bro, I need to you need to make a remix." I'm like, "You for real?" He like, yeah. The next week we do the remix. So the next time I come to the club and we perform, nigga, we doing the remix.
Right.
So he's in the club but he's never been in the club.
Right.
But they're asking who is Beat Punisher.
Well,
but
see,
Teeth is there.
Yeah.
So they see Teeth, but Teeth ain't Teeth yet. He kind of laid back. He fresh as fuck, but he like
still
this in the
grill
cut.
Teeth
Him and Tino in the cut like this.
Yeah.
They quiet.
Yeah.
So they all asking me like, well, who the fuck does these? I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? And then as time went on, when we started actually coming out to the world and everybody seeing us, they start connecting the dots and putting the pictures together, going like, oh shit. That,
they all affiliated. They
together.
all
Well, see, and another thing was I did like an unconventional route. Like a lot of people start out locally and then branch out. I started out nationally and then came back locally. So I had artists in Chicago, Atlanta, New York, LA, Denver, Milwaukee that I made beats for. You know what I mean? So I had artists internationally that I worked with, but it was kind of a hassle because I wasn't hands-on with them. A producer, I was just a beat maker at that point, you know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to be a producer, and to be a producer, you got to be hands-on. You got to be able to, I don't think
in there with them curate.
Yeah, I don't think that sounded right. Say that over, you know what I mean? That type of thing. You got to be able to touch everything and
growing together
in it, you know what I mean? So that was like one of the biggest lessons I learned from one of my OGs, Shirako Jones, R.I.P. Shirako Jones. If you don't know him, look him up. He did BET Comic View music, Sonic the Hedgehog with Michael Jackson, stuff like that. That was one of my OGs in the game. He kind of, right. So he was really the first person that said, "Hey, you got some talent, bro. Come over here. Let me teach you some game." You know what I mean? So he taught me a little bit about the music industry. But like I was telling you last podcast, like he didn't really tell me. He just kind of left me breadcrumbs to go and find it myself type shit. You know what I mean?
I had that same situation, not like literally beat making, but
right.
That's the best way to learn.
Absolutely.
Whether not to just have it all thrown at you, but just the breadcrumbs as well. Damn, how I fucked this up, why I fucked this up, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hot seat question real quick. Is Khaled a producer?
Right.
Is he? DJ Khaled?
No.
I don't know because I ain't in the studio with him. Because I don't know if he actually is touching the beats.
I've seen him. I've seen his process.
All right. So,
I will say he's a beat maker, but he's more of a sample beat maker where he gets a sample from some shit.
Okay.
And then he got guys in the. He reminds me of Ye, but not Ye because Ye is hands on.
Yeah.
But Khaled be in that motherfuckers be around him doing do. So, and he goes, put that there, this, that, and the third.
He ain't literally
so
laying
I don't think he's
not to shit
that.
on this guy, but I got a guy named Stel Sound, right? He was from Atlanta. He produced for Jazzy Faye. So Jazzy Faye had a production camp type thing, right, where he had producers in the studios like we're in here.
A lot of
and what would happen is if they had something they thought was hot, they would go get him. He'd come in, change a kick on it. Now he's the producer of the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people like that.
That's like Hitmaker though. Hitmaker, if you go look at Hitmaker's process, he got 4 guys in there that's all making beats with him. Like
you can oversee that shit.
Yeah. He's just.
And then when it's all said and done, it's Hitmaker, and then he throws some other motherfuckers.
But
in there,
that's a producer though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't,
that's to your point.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think Khaled is both.
Yeah.
I think he's both.
I definitely think Khaled is more of a personality than he is.
He is. He definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, he the frontliner. I mean, with the DJing and all that. So
he making noise that way.
I just wanted to ask another producer that of like, you know.
I respect what Khaled does though, man. He makes hits.
Yeah, Khaled.
So whatever.
I mean, Khaled between Khaled and Drama, that was my inspiration to host the mixtapes.
Oh,
hey, we got to meet Drama too.
Drama, my nigga.
Yeah,
Drama cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He cool as fuck. We took a picture and everything together.
Oh, so we got to double back because we
Can I get one of them?
Man, I'm holding the
I
damn
got
mic.
you. I hold this for you. Make me one of them.
This is my new liquor, by the way.
Hold the mic up to him.
Yeah, introduce that shit.
Little product placement, man.
So I'm starting to make my own liquor now. It's called Raystachio, named after my dad that passed away right before the last interview. I did the last interview the day after he passed. This is liquor after him. Tastes like Jolly Rancher. It's good as fuck. It's smooth as fuck.
Moonshine.
Yeah, it's like a moonshine.
Tighten
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Smooth.
So
Tighten up.
definitely smooth. It's gonna get you fucked up.
He trying to get me lit.
Yeah, so Newz is gonna try something out on the podcast
I got to
for
have
us.
it. I hold it.
I was about to make a slight joke about the name, but
now, like pistachio.
Nah, but I know it was. I was about to, like, is it called Punish Me? Like drink, Beat Punisher.
That'd be hard,
though. You know what I mean?
Give him some ideas. Hell yeah. That's a good name, though. Punish Me
in the umbrella.
That's hard. That's hard, good. He tripping. Hey, Todd, 1-5, that shit tough.
I might have to get this motherfucker.
1-5, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey man, I'll send you the invoice letter.
Boy, listen, better tighten up.
Nah, my mind be going everywhere.
Might do so.
But as he's pouring up the drink,
gotta have it.
We gotta go back, man.
I'm listening.
Who is Bad Newz? The upbringing.
Man, that's crazy.
Back in the G. Who is he? How did Bad Newz come about, man? How that taste, by the way?
Great.
Okay.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher with some Sprite.
That is an organic answer.
Shout out to my homie, man. BMC. Broadmoor Click, man.
Rest in peace to Broadmoor.
Period.
The school, the building.
Period. Bunch of young guys. I come up with Rob Lowe, Darren, Teef, Chase, Dub, John, Matt, Ryan Brown, you know what I'm saying? Tom Clay, Xavier Crutcher, the whole clique of people that was around me, Tony Miller, and then it was my brothers and them that was the street niggas. They was like my brother and them was called 211. So my brothers and them was like my big brother Booney Mac. He passed 2 days ago, was his 4-year anniversary.
I said that post.
Yeah, shout out to my bro. He the reason why I'm really like this now, but when we was coming up, they was the street niggas, so they was doing all the crazy shit. We was the play basketball. We was playing all the sports. We in the streets playing sports, having fun as kids. When we got older, we became what I had watched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My brothers was always 8 years older than me, so I'm riding around and kicking it with street niggas when I'm 19 years old. And at this time, I'm coming out of the wood. Shout out to the wood. I'm coming out the wood, but I ain't thinking about no job. I hated school. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. My brother like, shit, what you want to do? I'm like, shit, I want to get out here and get some money. So I get some money, but at the same time, I got a baby on the way. I don't know it yet. Feel me? But at the same time, I'm 16 years old, in the car with Dennis Peavy and Robbie in his car rapping the 32 instrumentals.
Yeah.
Back to back to back to back. Freestyling, though. I'm not writing shit.
So norm back then.
Yeah, so this is how I became.
Instrumentals.
Yeah, so this is how I became who I am. I literally I'm in the car from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to them near 7. Rapping. We ain't playing basketball, I'm rapping. By the time I'm 19 years old, shit, I got this shit so down packed, motherfucker turn on the beat, I'm like, I can go. Then I meet Crucial and them, I'm around you. You're around the whole BMC ENT shit. Yeah. We start doing music as a group and shit. I'm trying to learn how to write. I didn't know how to write. All I knew how to do was I'm top of the dome.
What it feel like putting it out there.
Crucial, he drilling me every day. You got it, but you missing something. But I'm watching DeRay. And shout out to DeRay. DeRay was cold.
Yeah. Shout out to
DeRay, one of the coldest artists.
DeRay. Yeah. Shouts out to Gerald. Rest in peace to him.
That's crazy.
G was definitely I just gotta say that for sure, because if it wasn't for G over there, us in the basement showing us how to work, I think was it Cubase at the time or something, but man.
We was popping.
He was teaching niggas how 8 bars, counting and shit. We didn't know that shit back in the G.
Right, nobody knew. We didn't know how to make music.
Yeah.
DeRay was the only nigga who knew how to rap though.
Yeah.
I had bars, but I ain't know how to place them yet. So we working together and shit. Then the group break up. I remember Vaughn stopped coming, Jeff stopped coming, Matt stopped coming. Next thing I look up, I'm looking at DeRay like, we going to the studio? I'm like, I'm going. That's when I started really getting my work ethic. I was like, shit, I'm with one of the best rappers in the city. Shit, I'm about to get in this motherfucker. These motherfuckers over here older, they the best rappers in the city too. Right. I can't do nothing but get better. Fast forward maybe 3-4 years after that, we break up. It ain't no me and DeRay no more. It ain't no Blaze and Young Money Bad News. It's just Bad News. I run into Maine. I see him at Sunoco gas station on Free Pipe. I'm trapping. He trapping. But I'm rapping. I'm going out of town doing shows. Remember, I'm doing shows at the time.
Yeah.
I go out of town. He like, one time I pull up on him. At the time, I'm smoking good. I call him. What you got? I got that for you. We talking and shit. He like, where you about to go? I'm about to go do a show. Oh, should I rap? Do you?
Right.
Come back tomorrow, holler at me. Say less. Go do my show. Come back the next day. I meet him at Sunoco. We sit at Sunoco for 12 hours rapping. While they trapping.
Yeah.
We became OSU in the car.
Right
We became
there.
OSU riding down Gettysburg.
Right.
Banging. We rapping the whole
This
time.
generated the idea after 12
Freestyle.
hours. Yeah.
Freestyle.
Right.
So I keep rapping. Now, OSU it ain't OSU yet. I meet Todd. I get to the studio. Teeth like, I'm about to introduce you to my guy, man. We beat Punisher now. I had just went to ICB. I'm out of ICB. Meet this motherfucker. I'm like,
you did go to.
yeah, I went to ICB
You
too.
know they closing that shit down?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's sickening. Go
I
ahead,
meet this
though.
motherfucker. He like, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. He like,
That sound like that's exactly how it
It's
went.
super Caucasian.
this was gonna fuck
sir.
everybody up though. I'm about to fuck y'all up.
Yeah.
I meet him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, let me hear you spit. He turned on the first beat.
Yeah.
No pen, no pad. Go. 2 sessions. We make an album.
Yeah.
After just meeting?
Yeah,
2
yeah,
sessions. I don't write shit. Expect the unexpected drops in
Yeah.
2 sessions.
Yep.
I done did 13, 14 songs like this.
Now keep in mind that same time we was having like auditions almost.
Yeah.
And people didn't know we was
They
having
was trying
auditions.
to find people to come
Yeah.
be they artists.
So we had Iceman come through, we had K Crow come through, we had Blaze come through, we had Deshani come through.
You know these names.
Yeah,
That's your peoples.
We had Newz come through. Man, I can't even remember who else we had come through. We had a gang of people come through. Teeth just, hey, I know everybody I know that rap. They gonna come over and we just gonna pick some.
But
people.
then you gotta understand at the time, Teeth my bro.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm a ride with bro. That's home team. Whatever you want me to do, I got you.
Yeah.
He introduced him. When he introduced me, he told him my bro got go.
Yeah.
Todd like, well, let me.
Yeah.
So I go. Next thing we know, we done dropped the album.
Yeah.
So the audition turned into
An album.
yeah.
The album drops. Todd's looking at me every session. Todd looked over because I'm standing.
Right.
Every time I rapped, he looked over like he looking around like, you hear what this motherfucker
the
saying?
disrespect. This
Like,
nigga
how
killing
the fuck is he
these
doing
beats.
this? Like, but at that time, I'm young. I'm so hungry. I was trying to prove who I am.
Yep.
Yeah, another thing though, before that, like what people don't understand was I A&R'd for a independent record label out of Queens, New York. So I was trained on how to spot talent, and not only spot talent, but I was also in charge of the development of the talent. So that was like I was the one that fit the beat to the artist. This beat would sound good with this guy's cadence, that type of shit before we kicked it up to the owner. Because the owner, his name is Corey Drums. He used to be signed with EPMD and all them, came in the game with Nas and all that. So I worked under him, and he taught me a lot of stuff about how to spot talent and how to develop talent. That was so that was big for me coming into this situation. Yeah. And
I didn't know.
They didn't know this stuff. You know what I mean? Because I didn't advertise it.
We doing this shit, and as time go on, I dropped the album with him. Now Maine is. I haven't seen Maine in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Now he on the scene. He in Jazz Central. He in Coyotes. He in motherfucking Club Heat. Yeah, and he called me.
Mustang
and he go,
Sally's.
bro, you need to come fuck with me. So I'm like, say less. Like, you my peoples and my nigga. Like, I gotta do this. But we get in there. We create OSU, Ohio Street Union. The next thing I know, I'm doing shows every Friday and Saturday. I didn't know I'm making him feel some type of way. T feel some type of way. They in their feelings, but at the same time, I'm still coming back on them times I got to come to the studio and do me.
Yeah. Right.
I'm coming back and I'm working with him.
Right.
So I never left the nest. I was trying to build the nest for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't discriminate against people working, putting in their time and effort to make their music. Like, it take time to be like this, bro. You can't just if y'all want to be an artist, that overnight success shit is cool, but you gonna become a one-hit wonder. You gotta really like put that time in your effort in your craft. It's like you doing your videos. You shoot movies. When I met you, you just had a camera and you was standing there.
Nigga.
Right.
Now I see you shooting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's you had it, but you worked your craft.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, he the first person that he did my mixtape like DJ Drama. You motherfuckers don't even know that. Like,
Yeah, I
you know
gotta rabbit hole that for them to jump
Yeah.
down, man.
Yeah.
But essentially though, like what you was saying was you was doing artist development.
Yeah.
When you was bringing your industry tactics to what you
To
was
local
creating
artists,
here,
right.
and then you little do you know you getting curated to be a
I don't
fucking
even
monster.
know.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Nah, that's dope.
But he was learning with me because you got to understand the criticism he was getting as a beat maker at the time when we first started was, oh, you rap harder than his beats.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm in his ear going, man, that shit hard.
Yeah.
Shh, don't even worry about that shit. So as time went on, he never listened. He just kept listening to him. But okay, bet. I'm gonna keep working.
Caused me to
Get better and better.
You know what I mean? Because pressure only creates diamonds, bro.
Period.
And if you're not a diamond, you're just gonna crack. You know what I mean?
He grew with my flow though.
Yeah.
My flow and his beats grew together. That's how we got
Which
here.
only makes sense for it too, because if y'all in a stagnant place of like
Yeah.
And we never got
liking
there.
the music, you know what I mean? Like,
and they liked it. But you gotta understand, I'm from where I'm from.
Right.
So you know the guys fuck with the guy.
Yeah.
Bro, you got bars. You know they I knew I had bars.
Right.
But I didn't know how to make songs yet for real.
Right.
I was a rapper. That's why I said what I said when I said rappers to me is people that get on the mic and rap.
Yeah.
An artist is a person that can put a song together. You put shit in pockets. You know how to rap in a pocket. Your cadence is crazy. Your hook is crazy. The beat is crazy. Yeah. That's an artist.
And so more visual aspects for the people, but it's like you might hear a beat and you thinking more beyond just what you about to say.
I'm thinking a movie.
Yeah, like you thinking just like
he sees it when I do it though.
Yeah.
Because when it come on, I don't let him touch it.
Right.
Let that play.
So let me ask you this then. Do you feel like if he didn't come around at the time?
That's a good ass question. That's a good question.
Do you think that you would be as an artist where you at now, or do you think that do you think it would have still came to you in a different form? It would have took longer for you to be like.
It would have took longer.
Okay.
I don't think I would have got it as fast.
So the help was needed, is what I'm saying.
It was great.
Yeah.
I was looking for him and he was looking for me, but we didn't know it.
Right.
It was like love at first sight. Pause. Yeah. But it was like we ran into it was like meant to be. God put us in the same position to entertain each other as far as he was already doing that. I was already doing this. But when he met me, he had told me to my face, your bars is better than my beats.
That's deep.
Yeah. And I said, all right, you going to catch up. Trust me.
Yeah.
And as time went on, he caught up.
Caught up.
Like now I'm so advanced.
So you listened to him and really understood.
He didn't take it personal.
Yeah,
Because I come from I come from street niggas. So for him, it was like he's listening to me going, okay, this ain't just him saying this. This is his squad. Like, and you know how my guys are. We keep it G. We ain't gonna lie to you. Like, bro, that shit trash is trash.
Yeah. Right.
But it wasn't trash. It was like they would point out little shit like,
it's almost there.
It's almost there. But you flowing, bro. You got it. I know. Thanks.
You know that's so. Yeah. Go, you want to say something?
I was just gonna say it was great because for me, like I know what I'm hearing. And I know what I think's hot, but you never know what other people think is hot. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're not in your feelings and you're coachable and you can learn, then you listen to what people are saying and you act on it. A lot of people can't do that, man. You got to be coachable, and sometimes being coachable is taking criticism. Is taking criticism. You got to take that in the chin sometimes, and then you just got to learn from it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's also a good thing to take into business, also, because some of these guys out here in the music industry, bro, they don't pull punches. You know what I mean? You step into a room and you play 10 seconds of a song, they're like, that shit's ass. Get the fuck out of here. Alive. That shit's ass.
But
leave.
Is it?
And that's real shit.
Y'all about to say,
I've seen it happen.
But so, all right, as a producer question.
Yeah.
So you think that it's really true, especially in the way of music is now, because dumb shit blow.
Right.
That's why I don't call nobody shit weak.
My God.
The music industry's changed.
can't
So, but you saying
years,
you
bro.
saying like you can listen to like the first 10 seconds and be like,
Yeah, and that's where
Swing at it again,
that's
buddy.
where a producer comes in because the way music industry is now is people's attention spans are a lot shorter, which you're seeing with the length of songs. So you're not seeing 4.5 minute tracks no more. You're seeing 2 minute tracks, 2.5 minute tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's basically I learned this the hard way that streaming companies want shit 2 minutes or else they won't put it out.
replay value.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's one thing. There's the attention span. So you want to catch them right off the bat with the beat.
But that's what he taught me as far as being in the business as a CEO, because I had to learn, like, when I hear a new artist or somebody come across me and they can rap, I could like your first couple bars. I could like the song you just let me listen to. But if I get you in the studio with him and you start recording, he can't work with you because you really don't know what you're doing.
Right.
I can't fuck with you.
Right.
That's just bottom line. And we've had artists do that.
Right.
We've had artists I'm talking about, I be out, I'm having a drink, it's a guy, they know I rap. People be like, he him. Oh, they'll come over. What's up, man? I just want to introduce what's up with you? I rap. Let me hear something. They'll play a song or they'll spit. Oh, you got it. You nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you to my studio. Send you to him. As soon as he get in there, he'll call me. This ain't it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had people come in and redo songs that are out. You know what I mean?
Dead.
Like redo songs, like
Like,
you know
hold
what I
on,
mean?
like an actual industry joint?
yeah, like redo it word for word almost. You
So
know
a
what I mean?
song that, okay, so
A
let's
song
say,
that
let's say
you
I
ain't
know a
heard on the
fire ass
radio.
Drake song. You
Okay.
gonna pull up Drake instrumental.
So SZA,
yeah.
she got that one song. What's that song she had that
The
blew up?
Weeknd? Or
It is the slow song.
yeah,
She all slow.
I don't know. I don't
He
listen
don't
to
be
SZA.
listening
9 to
shit.
5 on the weekend.
Is the
Thursday, Friday. I don't know.
It was
What
all
was
over.
the other
it
joint?
was
I know
all
what you're
over.
talking about.
It's a lot of songs.
Anyhow, I had a guy.
Yeah, you
come
can't
in
just
and
say the slow song.
Yeah.
R&B singer.
So anyhow,
You gonna always say that shit.
Right.
so another downside to me is I don't really listen to a lot of artists outside of my camp. You know what I mean?
Like I just said.
Yeah.
Like,
So I know I'm familiar with some artists, but I don't really listen to them unless somebody goes, "Hey, you need to check this out." But it was the "I'll Justify for You." You know what I mean? I forget how it
is that what
goes.
the fuck I was just...
I think that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
We were saying lyrics
It
from
was
it.
that.
Yeah.
It was
But anyhow, they came in and did the whole track word for word almost. You know what I mean? And it's just like, all right, I hadn't heard the song yet, so I'm like, damn, this shit's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? And I turn on the radio and hear the song. I'm like, man, that's what.
Oh,
this did.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers be corny like that, bro.
Catfishing.
No
Yeah.
originality, bro.
So I got a question for both of y'all before I forget it. But being vets in the game,
Yeah.
from how we started,
Definitely.
do y'all feel like it was hard to adjust of the process of how we used to make music and put it out, and the duration, like you said, it went from 4 minutes. I remember 3 verses was the shit.
Right.
To
Definitely.
now curating like a 2-minute banger in a sense.
A verse, a
Right.
hook, a
So,
verse, a hook.
Do you think that it's tough to try to adjust to that now if you are trying to adjust
Nah,
to it?
it's easier.
It's easier.
It's way easier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way easier.
And
because-
I ask that because some people
Yeah.
like don't want to like, nigga, we need a bridge right here.
Well, that's because
yeah,
you.
it depends on how artsy the artist is.
Yeah, and it's
You know
what we
I mean?
came up from. We when we first started doing it together, it was verse hook, verse hook, verse hook.
Wait, intro.
Intro, verse hook, verse
Yeah,
hook.
like-
So it was 3 verses,
yeah.
3 hooks, and an intro.
Yep.
Right.
Now you can literally go
Yeah.
intro, verse, hook, over.
Or you dropping
Or
on
you
the
just
one.
drop it just
Yeah.
one verse.
You do a hook,
Yeah.
a verse, a hook,
And it's over.
and
I think
So for
yeah.
First
for
thing I
me,
seen you do
it's
that
really
is Wayne. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one verse, no
the
hook.
fucking
yeah,
go.
and that's
Yeah.
probably where
shout
it
out
came
to the
from.
shout
I know that's that. Y'all know what it is with
Yeah.
me.
And that's
Yeah.
probably where it
That's who I
started, to
come
be
from.
honest.
That
You know what I mean?
motherfucker.
Because
Weezy?
Lil
He
Wayne,
made
I mean,
me-
think
he
about
made
it.
me
Squad up, yo.
Boys.
Yeah,
Boy,
Glasses
listen.
off.
yeah,
Boy,
Squad
listen.
up days.
yeah.
Boy,
If
listen.
you needed motivation, it wasn't SoundClick.
Boy,
it was
listen.
LimeWire and
Yeah.
who got the new Squad up.
He ain't the go for no reason. Y'all
Yeah,
tripping,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Jay-Z might be the GOAT on the business side, but that lyrical motherfucker,
Man,
Wayne's something different, bro.
Wayne say some shit.
And he's still doing it, bro.
So I told bro this the other day, like, I'm in the middle of the process. I'm making the beats. I'm recording the motherfucker. I'm there while he's writing the damn lyrics.
Oh, yeah, he did too. He did.
And I'll be listening to something like a month later, and I hear something I didn't hear before. You know what I mean? I'm mixing the shit.
It'd be like that.
I'm mixing the shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard the shit a billion times, but I ain't pay attention because I'm listening for different shit.
He'd be like, he'd call me like, man, you said some shit on this motherfucker. I said, you was there. Nah, bro, it's different.
I was there, but I wasn't because I'm listening to different shit.
Yeah, I can vouch though, because like I'm editing one of my niggas' videos.
Yeah.
And I'm gotta hear the bar over and redo it. And then, but I'm so locked into like, no homo, but like how they look, how the vision look. Get the slow motion shot right here. So I get you so into your bag of production.
Right.
You're like, damn, what this nigga just
But I like the moments. Because for me, it let me know I'm keeping these motherfuckers on their toes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because this shit ain't the elevation of getting older and rapping is different from when you young and rapping. Because I ask them all the time, did I say that before? They be like, nah. You ain't never said that, and it shocks us because you've been doing this shit so long. You should repeat some shit by now, but I don't.
Damn, that's deep.
I don't.
That is really.
I stay on my shit. I stay listening to I stay listening to new people, old people. Yeah. I listen to all. See, he don't listen to music like I do. Yeah. I listen to new. I heard Gucci today, brand new mixtape.
See, I didn't
heard it today, but that's what I do because they competition to me.
Yeah,
I'm on y'all ass.
I mean, it's the same way. Yeah, I'm the same. I gotta watch these new videos.
Yeah, you gotta keep up.
Yeah, because I'm the type of nigga like, nigga, I got my own style.
Yeah,
I want to keep it like that. I learned from Benny Boom DMX videos. Yeah. But nah. Damn, what was the other question I had? Oh, so with the auditions and everything, when you're sending people in and whatnot.
Right.
Man, so is it an ongoing process to just not like look for new talent, but give them a chance? And then second question to that is like, is it difficult trying to bring somebody in to mesh with what y'all got going on within the label and everything?
Business wise, it's tough to bring other people in because everybody's got an idea of how everything goes. Because think about it, I mean, everybody in Dayton owns a record label or something. You know what I mean?
Say they do.
So everybody's got an idea of how they want their shit to be ran, right? So it's tough to bring people in on the business end side to see the same eye to eye with you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But as a producer, when I bring people in because of their vocal tone. As a producer, I listen for vocal tone. I want unique vocal tones. I don't want a guy that sounds the same as the next guy. I want somebody that sounds different. So I want the Eazy-E's, the Jeezys, the DMXs of the world. You know what I mean? That's what I look for in artists, and that's the artist that I work with. So when I work with T Hunt, he's got the scruffy DMX type voice. I work with Dane. To me, Dane's vocal tone is a mix between Nas and Lil Wayne a little bit. You know what I mean?
You can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what my OGs said. That's why they fuck with me. Shout out to Ken and Greg. They listen to me. They be like, I can hear everything you say.
Yeah, but like you can literally hear it. Like, okay, pronunciations.
You're right. And I fuck with people on the vocal tone because I want them to sound different. I don't want them to sound the same. And it also adds a layer to the beat. You know what I mean? So it's like almost having an extra instrument on top of that. And it's just fun to me, like just being able to come up with new beats and then be like, all right, I can hear this vocal tone on it. And that's another thing as a producer, like a lot of guys can make beats, but they don't have the artist to actually give the beat to. Like, I don't sell beats. I don't get online and sell beats necessarily. I work with artists. I develop artists. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I give you a beat, that beat ain't used by 5,000 other rappers around the country. It's not leased. Right, it's exclusive. It's an exclusive beat. You can guarantee nobody else is rapping on that beat. It's your beat. You know what I mean? And then you can do what you want with that beat. You know what I mean? But
hey, leasing beats is nasty.
It's
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Real quick. Well, not real quick, but I don't want to forget. When you said the word fun. Now, for you, I remember It's still fun to me. I remember BMC over in Broadmoor 2 because I was in Broadmoor 1.
Of course.
Just being the curation and everything of just getting into this shit. The fallouts that happened, the breakups and everything, things can get amended, some things can't.
Yeah. Is
it still fun, passion like it was back then to where you at now?
It's funner now. Because I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell. I mean, I run this shit now. So it nothing has changed as far as like who I was with when I first came. It was you know, bruh run the label with his mom. So Teef and his mom ran the label. Shout out to Mama G. Shout out to Teef.
Yeah, what's up, Mama G?
I was BMC Entertainment. Also, we BMC the Click. But I was the only artist. The fallout from that was it was shaky. But you know, you do business with family, it gets a little shaky.
Yeah.
But when I got, like I said, later on in life, we separated for a second. He came back and got me to fuck with him and him.
Yeah.
So when I fucked with both of them, it was like, all right, this is organic. I'm with it. I'm rocking with you. You still my bro. I love you. So we do it again. As time go on, I'm moving at a certain pace where you got to keep up with what we doing. So now we in a space where it went from all three of us to now it's just me and him. We own Star Money Click. I'm the boss, he the boss. So, and Tone's our A&R artist. So in our world, I don't answer to nobody no more. So now the fun for me is, like I told him, I'm sorry, when I told him when I was making, I made 4 albums in the last 6-7 years. Yeah. So I done 4 albums in like 6 years. Like this. I'm having so much fun because it don't matter what you say about me. I don't give a fuck if you was like, bro, that shit trash. I'm gonna keep working.
Period.
Right.
That's the goal. So my bros, they fuck with me the long way. Like they've seen the growth, and every album I've dropped recently, I keep getting, bro, you shit. This the one, bro. You in your bag. This is and that's what I take from it. But I like, for me, and I know for him, we having a ball, bro. Yeah. I'm having a fucking ball, bro.
So if you go back through his catalog and you start with his first album and you work your way to the newest shit, you can hear the growth. You can hear,
but you should.
Right.
Type of,
but you can hear the growth.
You should look back on some of your shit and be like, man, what the fuck?
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even want to hear that shit.
Right. I'm right there with him.
I'd be so irritated. Like, damn, I should have did that when I did this.
Man, sometimes I sat back like, man, I just want to redo all that.
I got to say, you probably listen to your beats too.
Yeah.
But I learned to become my own worst critic, because at the time when I'm coming up, they was my worst critic. The Click was my critics. And I used to get irritated. Like, man, y'all ain't hearing this shit?
Right.
Bro, you could have. So then I started realizing I can't listen to that. I got to do what makes me feel good. Right. So I'm like, bro, I got to learn how to make music for me. I don't make music for people no more.
Right.
Yeah. Man, you might have already answered this, but it's a question I ask a lot. But, well, both of y'all, but what is your, like, what do you appreciate more about the fact that you still do music to this point? What's your appreciation of, like what do you get from it at the end of the day?
It's my therapy.
Yeah.
I lost my bro 4 years ago, and before I lost him, I was going to retire.
Yep.
I was done.
Before you lost him?
Before I lost my brother, I was retiring. I done an album before he passed, and I was done. He passes. I still have 4. He passes. The album is done. I call him. No, he calls me, checks on me, and he goes, "You good?" I said, "I'm coming in the studio today." He said, "You sure?" I said, "I'm coming today." I go in, I drop 4 more records on that album. When I dropped them 4 records, I knew this is what I do. Yeah. Because the shit came, so it started coming. I said, bruh, Dad and gave me something I ain't never had. Right. I always could freestyle, but now my pen game is it's like redunculous. Like, I'm like, whoa.
Kind of like a newfound purpose.
Yeah.
You agree with him, I'm assuming. So what?
Yeah, I mean, therapy? It's definitely therapy for me. Like, I'm a UPS dude, man. So I'm at work grinding all day. And not only am I grinding all day, I'm making moves while I'm making moves. So if you don't know me, like, I'm on the phone all day. I'm on the phone with the West Coast. I'm on the phone in the city. I'm on the phone making plays.
You ain't on the phone with me.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with him.
We talking business.
I'm making plays all day. day. It's all business all the time with me. So when I get off work and I have a chance to unwind a little bit and make some beats and sit down and mix and engineer, that's therapeutic for me, man. It's like a getaway from reality for me. Yep. So I just really appreciate the process, and I love the process, man. I've always loved music, and this is just something that I'm just always going to do till the day I die.
Like people ask me all the time, is there a difference between Bad News and Dane? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dane is Sonny's daddy.
Yeah.
Pearl's son.
Yeah.
Wano and Shane Schmitty's brother.
Right. Type shit.
Right.
Bad News is a boss.
Period.
He's a shit talker. He's the BMC capo.
Right.
Young Money, Bad News is the same person. Right. It's a different. It's almost like I'm turning into Superman. I get to put on my cape.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. That shit is that's it. Because some people don't have that therapy. Mental health is a bad thing in this world, and a lot of people can't go to that outlet to go, let me release some tension. Yeah. They just bottle that shit up in, and next thing you know, they gone. You know what I'm saying?
And tap in real quick on why was retirement a thing for you at one point?
He wasn't gonna retire, but me personally, I wasn't happy no more. Yeah. It wasn't fun. Yeah. Me and bruh, I ain't gonna put his name out, but if you know the BMC, you know who I'm talking about. Me and bruh had a fallout, and it rubbed me so wrong that I wanted to walk away from what I was doing.
I know that feeling.
You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, me and bruh's fallout was we never really like, if you was to ask anybody in the clique or him, he gonna say, I don't know. Yeah. Because I don't even know. Yeah. We good now. We Gucci. But at the time it was like we wasn't seeing eye to eye. And I'm going through what I'm going through at the same time. Like my brother had died. I was fucked up. My mother's going through some shit. I gotta watch over my mom. Me and my little brother is trying to figure everything out for my mom. My other big brother trying to figure this shit out too. And it was like, bro, I don't like this shit no more. Like, and I shout out to Tino. Tino, man, we was at his house and we in my car and we talking and we listening to songs. And this motherfucker play some songs and all the songs is my songs. And he said, you gonna stop doing this? You don't hear this shit? I'm like, I hear it, but I don't get, man, you care. And I said, man, I don't care. And I don't know. One day I just woke up and was like, fuck it. I still got it. Yeah. But I'm happy I didn't, because the path I've been on is amazing. Like I've been rolling. Like rolling. Yeah. 4 albums in like 6 years. It's crazy.
Yeah, clutch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, so before we wrap up, I ask everybody, what is a good quote or a piece of advice that you live off of?
Me personally?
I knew you was gonna ask this.
Of course.
Oh, you made some notes?
Yeah, I got a note here.
One of the biggest quotes I live on is probably something I said. It ain't even a quote. It's just what I live by in general.
Piece of advice.
Live by your cause I'm a BMC nigga, so shout out to my clique. This is how we live our life though. BMC niggas live like this. Everything's about principles and morals and values. We live on that. So if if the principles, the morals, and the values don't matter, then life don't matter. You can't cross me if we family. You can't shit on me if we family. It don't matter what we go through as family. We family. Yep. Ups and downs come, but you still my bro. Like, and that's what my family too. I live on principles and values and morals. Like, when you cross those, who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's facts. Period. That's facts, nigga. I like that. What you got?
Yeah. Mine is success hits different when nobody believes in you.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Underdog.
That's fact. We are that. Yeah. They don't fuck with me.
But you know, PESO, like recently, like a lot of people don't realize some of the shit that I do for artists in the city. Like I brought DeMarco a Royce the 5'9" feature. I got T Hunt a feature with Papoose. You know what I mean? Like these are
that
things.
Dropped this year.
Yeah, both dropped this year.
Yep.
I got
I'm tapped in.
Yeah. But a lot of people don't realize that that's me that did that for them. You know what I mean? They just see that they got albums with these people. You know what I mean? So me and T Hunt, he's got one coming with Rick Ross. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I got an Absol. You know what I mean?
Okay.
CeeLo Green. Me and Hunt's got one. I secured the rights to some dead rappers stuff. DMX, Nate Dogg, Big Pun. And before you say AI, because it ain't fucking AI,
Nah, it ain't AI.
I got this shit from M80.
Yeah,
M80 is motherfucking Rakim's manager, motherfucking Wu-Tang Clan manager.
Shout out to M80.
Bone A&R, fucking Snoop Dogg A&R. I got this shit from the source.
Talk your shit, cuz.
So when I got this shit, I got this shit from him and Nano. So when I get this shit, this is from the families and shit like that. So I got a thing coming with T Hunt called the Dead Sea Scrolls, and we're gonna have books, and we got like he's got a DMX feature, and we gonna build an EP around that feature. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got some shit coming, man. Like next year is gonna, like I say this every year. This year is a build up to next year. But if you ain't building up to next year, man, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
So this whole year was a build up for next year. Yeah. Like even with the stuff that I've been dropping,
shit, to me,
the stuff I've been dropping personally is just a build up for next year.
Period.
So
autumn.
Yeah.
like I wasn't waiting. This album was done.
Yeah.
Shit, I had this album done in like fucking June. It drops in August. It was supposed to be dropping in July.
Yeah.
The distro giving us the tanglement. You know what I mean? They fucking with us a different way. Yeah. So it dropped when it dropped. But this is leading up to my real solo album called Legendary.
Right.
So I got some shit coming. This ain't even. This is just. I'm having fun, bro.
We'll be back on the podcast.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come
we
back
got
with that
more
too.
promo.